Hello and welcome to this YouTube channel. I have not done a video like this in over 6 months. These type of videos used to be like the bare bones of my YouTube channel, and the past 6 months I've had a lot of realizations about life. So I just wanted to kind of throw it back to the old school me and do a sit down video with some talks about life and happiness and mental health. So I'm currently in a hotel room in Bangkok, Thailand. So you hopefully won't hear a ton of background noise, but there's people walking around. You can see the maid service doing their thing over my shoulder. But I wanted to discuss 3 things that I wish I had known going into adulthood. I'm gonna be 29 in May, at the end of May, so I'm well into adulthood at this point. It doesn't always feel like it, but I am technically. And I would say from like 22 to my current age, 28, I have had 3 things that have really stood out to me about just life in general and overall happiness and just like well-being. One of the biggest things that I've learned in this time of my life is that happiness is being okay with yourself. Andy and my lives have been turned upside down the past year. It was by choice, I am aware. We didn't have to take this road, but we did, and I'm so glad we did because what I learned, happiness is not having the highest paying job. Happiness is not having a boyfriend or a girlfriend or getting married. Happiness is not owning a home. It's not crossing off all these things that you have on like your life to do checklist. So don't waste your time stressing about a timeline. I'm 28. I didn't get married till I was almost 28. I don't have kids. I've never owned a home in my life. And that actually hasn't taken away from my life whatsoever. When I was 22, I thought, oh my god, I have to like be with the guy that I'm gonna marry or it's not gonna happen. And looking back at little 22-year-old Claire, that makes me so sad because 22 is literally a child and everything turned out fine. So don't waste time stressing about your timeline. When you learn to love and value and honor yourself and just be content with that, that is when you have learned what life is all about. The second thing I wish I had known going into adulthood was that the first like 2 to 3 or 4 or even 5 years out of college or just entering adulthood in general are some of the most trying years of your life. Embrace the difficulties that those years present, learn from the difficulties, and enjoy yourself where you can. And the third thing, which is something I have always struggled with and I still am, and I probably always will, but I'm always working at it, is that it really will all be okay in the end. If it's not okay, then it's not the end. I used to stress about finishing college and getting my teaching degree. I remember like at one point my senior year of college, I had a moment where I was like, oh my gosh, like it's not gonna happen. I'm not gonna be able to do it. I've spent all this time and money and it's gonna be all for nothing. But it ended up working out. And then once I achieved that, I was worried that what I'd accomplished up to that point wasn't enough. And I was concerned I would never get a job. And then I got a job. And then I was concerned I'd never find a partner. And then I found a partner. And then I was concerned that I'd never be a homeowner. And if I'd have children. And I just got so fed up with always stressing about meeting the next checkpoint. And I remember just being so done and just sitting back and being like, I'm just gonna enjoy whatever happens. I mean, I can make like decisions and choices and take actions to kind of try to get to where I wanna be. But in the end, if it's not meant to be for me, then it's not gonna happen. And if it is meant to be for me, then it will happen. So I just want to enjoy what happens to me, watch how it plays out, because at the end of the day, you can influence what happens in your life, but what ends up working out for you or not working out for you really isn't in your control. And I'm sure a lot of people have a different philosophy or a different viewpoint on that, and they disagree with me. I'm talking about what I've experienced in my 28 and a half years of life. Like I said, these are things that I've struggled with my whole life, but writing them down, talking about them, and really giving it some thought always helps. So if you're watching this, whether you're 12, 18, 25, 50, 90, I'm sure you can relate in some way. So just take a second to give yourself like a metaphorical pat on the back, because no matter how old you are, you have survived all of your toughest days, and you deserve to be exactly where you are. Thanks for taking the time to watch this video today. If you liked it, give it a like. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. I don't really post mental health stuff anymore, but I do think I want to try to get back into it a little bit more. I've just been so busy because I live in a van now and we travel, and I'm always making travel videos. If you've made it this far in the video, go ahead and leave a little comment of the brain emoji and a heart emoji of your choice, because that's kind of where I was at with this video today. It also helps to hit the notification bell. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video. Bye!